Welcome to Shot O'Clock Podcast. I am DJ Reese Boogie.
He Woods, back in the building, baby.
Rob from the neighborhood.
It's your boy Everfresh, RP Mo 3.
Mr. Las Vegas in the building.
Hey, man, so RP Mo 3, man.
He died 3 years
It
ago.
was an awkward shout out to Mo 3. But RP
Damn,
Mo
it's
3,
five.
man.
It's been five.
5 years.
5 years.
2020.
Yeah, cause 2020, bro. Everything from 2020 was a damn.
COVID years.
Yeah.
It's been a while, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Yellow Beezy, too.
No, fuck.
Oh, hold on. But how you gonna give both of them a shout out?
Because
Yeah, come on, bro.
Talk about it.
the streets is the streets, and Mo 3 shot at Yellow Beezy first, and Yellow Beezy got his get back. So shout out to Yellow Beezy too.
We
Cause
blame everything on the streets.
Boy just
Where was
finally
it? Hey,
get
nah,
it
this is
together.
not heard though.
Yeah.
Right.
well, allegedly
that nigga.
Yeah, you growing up, you one of them type of niggas, but Kobe and LeBron was your favorite player, huh?
Nah, I ain't never
You
liked LeBron.
gotta pick one.
Hey,
But
this
what
is-
I'm saying is this: y'all don't agree? If a nigga shoot at you and you get shot up and you in the
If he
hospital,
miss, you gotta miss.
he didn't miss. He got hit. He was in the hospital.
Nah, Yellow Beezy
and Mo,
got
and,
hit.
and Mo 3 bragged about it on several songs about shooting him up on the internet. I mean on the highway. So that's what I'm saying. So now it take a few years. I ain't gonna get you back the same year, but I'm gonna get you back.
All right, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And this probably be off time. And I could be completely wrong, but if it was a thing of retaliation, I think the nigga that killed Say So Peace to himself, that had to be the fastest. That nigga ain't get 24 hours.
Yeah.
That nigga,
Shout out to
that
A-Time.
nigga ain't even get to call the nigga and say, I hit
Hey,
him.
where that nigga was from here though?
Oh,
Nah, he
nigga
wasn't
got
from
killed.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't
So
from
what made
here.
him think it was sweet to come down here?
That's what we talk
He
about.
might not even came here. They dropped his body off down here.
Oh, yeah.
He got caught that night.
Yeah.
No, what I'm
you know how to
thinking-
play, dog.
What I'm thinking is this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the nigga came to collect some money, his other half, and the nigga wind up getting, and because his face was already on the news.
Yeah, he took the mask off.
Jared, you got a microphone?
They switch sides.
Yeah.
Nah, but this so crazy.
Shout out to my partner Jared, man. That nigga back there talking like a motherfucker. I get my nigga on mic, man.
Hey, but did y'all hear? Y'all remember when Errol Spence had that car crash in his Ferrari?
Yeah, somebody
They
who
said
said
he was,
that.
he was running.
It was somebody said
He was
that
running
shit.
from 03.
It was some idiot said that. He said he was running from. Was he running from who you call him? I forgot who.
But now his Spence, what he's saying, Spence name really came up
Yes, it
as being
came up.
part of the people that's paid off
Yeah.
the niggas who was shooting at
So they say
Mo 3.
him and Mo 3 stayed in the same apartments or something.
Yeah.
And Mo 3 used to
I heard
terrorize
that
them
was whack.
niggas.
No, who said that was whack? 100 said that or something. No, it was Charleston White.
What they say?
Yeah, well, Charleston, that's his neighborhood.
What they say?
Man, I
Another
ain't listen to
nigga.
shit Charleston White say.
Shit, it's been a lot of Charles White been speaking that real.
I mean, he
lately.
do, bro. He just
a clown.
He just like Kevin Samuels. His delivery just throw you out, but the shit be on some shit.
Not all the time.
Is it worth it living that type of life?
Fuck no.
Nah, ain't no work.
I
I
young
ain't
niggas
met-
out there, is it
I ain't
really
met-
worth it, bro?
I
We
ain't
older
met a
niggas.
nigga.
I think
I ain't met a nigga that the streets loved yet.
Yeah, I just, man.
They love Trader Troop.
Man, that nigga got shot.
he put the bullet out his arm.
Shout out to my boy Sauce, but Sauce
love
make it.
Trader
Sauce- I ain't gonna say
Streets do
I
love
like Sauce.
97.9 on love Trader Troop.
I
Nigga,
like
the streets
Sauce,
love
but
him.
Sauce make that shit look try to make that shit look cool, and that shit really.
Well, it's part of
he
his.
made
It's
that
part of his
video.
image, though. It's
They
part of
not.
his. It's part of his. Oh, shout out to South Walker, man.
Shout out to South. I love. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
I think he's smarter than that. I don't like the way he moved after the guy got killed.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't have did an
He
interview
should've
right
did-
after.
No,
he
but
shouldn't
his
have did
interview,
that.
he said like, hey, you know,
And that's why it makes it look crazy because it looked like you know you had something coming down the pipeline. So let me get this off my back
I
early.
don't
In case
know.
the people
I
come
think-
looking.
Nah, he
In case
should-
the people come look at me. I'm finna get this off my back early. I done said I don't want no problems. The streets is the streets. You know, I know. So I think he took that off of him before the nigga got killed because he knew the nigga about to get killed. But anyway,
Ooh.
allegedly,
Ooh.
everything is allegedly. But and then guess what, y'all? That's a good take, man. 'Cause that wasn't even part of the show,
it was
man.
a kamikaze mission.
But then he played the Machiavelli song after.
Hold on now.
He did the
Y'all get
he made the
y'all's
Machiavelli.
conspiracy. I don't think
no,
He did play
the
the
part that
Machiavelli
say
song.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. That's the part of the video. I mean, the part of the song he played on the post after it came out that the dude got murdered. That's
Is
the part he
revenge,
played.
is revenge sweeter than getting pussy though?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't-
Unless it's a nigga bitch. Ah, yeah.
We know Sauce been moving calculated for a long time.
And that
Right.
nigga, he's smart, he intelligent.
Very
Man,
intelligent.
I can't. I can't think that he not knowing that when his artist background check and knowing that
You can't go back home.
knowing that he can't really go back home.
No, he said he knew.
Back out there.
He said in an
I thought
interview.
he said he didn't know.
He said
his brother Demon.
No, he said he said I
something like
know. I stood 10 toes. I stood next to my brother 10 toes down with him, knowing his situation and all that type of stuff. He said it on the interview.
You got to tell him how to move. That's a young
Well, no,
nigga.
he
You
said
gotta move.
said that too. He said that was his city, so I dropped the ball because I move a certain way every time I move around. But I let him because that was his city. That was his security. I did all that. I let him try to be a boss in his own city.
Oh, I like that.
Now, saying all that made me think that it could be some shit behind the scenes.
But my
knowing what's
question,
going on.
I really want. I know how Sauce move. It's like almost like rap a lot-ish.
Right.
But when you look, it was just him, Say So P, and the other little cat.
artist, yeah.
Only saw 3 of them.
Right.
Something ain't.
Something ain't added.
I'm just
Right, because they usually 20 deep.
They usually 20 deep.
Especially coming out of hotels and stuff like that.
That doesn't make
They got
sense to
Sprinter
me,
vans
bro.
and everything else. They ride in a rental car.
It just didn't make sense to me.
Oh, yeah, man. First off, that was a great take, man.
Huh? No, I'm not going.
But no, that nigga got picked up that night, I think.
What?
And
What I'm saying is, I think nigga came down here.
on a
I
flight
think
with that nigga back.
I'm not going to Memphis if I ran off with 200K.
That nigga's in a suitcase.
I'm not going
that nigga
back
got
home.
checked. That nigga.
Hey, well, allegedly, all this is allegedly anyway.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't even know if he was the dude that killed.
But it's definitely a great conversation to have. I think we'll have more details coming up soon. Even with my dog, little baby, that they trying to do a RICO case with right now.
Dang, I ain't know about
So,
that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they
there's a
gotta
lot
say-
going on in the hip hop world, but this is not a hip hop podcast.
Oh,
I want to say too, shout out to the subscribers, man. We got so deep into the niggery of the fellas in the hip hop that we forgot to shout you guys out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for subscribing. Please comment. Please, tell a friend to watch the podcast. Raw, we are shooting and you walking in front of the cameras. But appreciate you too, brother. Nah, you can, man. But you don't know what camera he on.
Pull out the incredible.
Yeah, so I'm gonna jump straight into it, man. It's been some. Hey, man, what we doing over here on to the right side? Hey, you need something to drink, man? Hold on, this is a Shot Clock podcast. My dog wants something to
took a
drink.
shot in a long time.
I told Raw to pull out. I told Margo to pull out the Incredible Hulk.
pause. Oh, okay.
Let my dog take a shot, man. We gonna get started.
I'm
We take a
sorry,
shot.
bro. I know this
Don't
old
get
ass
started
nigga
with
did
this.
not just bring no fucking hypnotic in here, bro.
And he brought the Skittles with him.
No way.
And he brought the Skittles with him.
No way. What the fuck?
I am not.
Shout out to Hennessy or Hypnotic.
Hey,
We
But
need
I'm
a
drinking
sponsor.
to be
I don't know about
Incredible
this,
Hulk.
man.
Hey, we need a sponsor.
This
Hennessy
that
and
Roxy right
Hypnotic.
here. This that Roxy
Bro,
right
this
here,
nigga
man.
done took it to Metropolis.
That's Roxy.
You want that?
That's all that, y'all.
All that.
All that.
All that.
My car.
Incredible Hulk, boy.
Yeah, man.
That's very calorific right there.
Hell ain't turning green with this fella.
It's green, baby.
But shout out to Hennessy, shout out to Hypnotic, shout out to Polo for bringing it back, baby.
One thing,
For
the
99,
YNs, y'all don't need to mess with this, man, because y'all be shooting up the clubs. And,
Why?
They
Yeah.
already at 10. They don't need
I don't want the
Y'all
YNs
need
gonna call you
Incredible
plump.
Hulk, baby.
Them YNs gonna call
Leave
you
this
plump.
alone.
For sure. Y'all good? Everybody got their drink?
Yeah, we good, man.
Get
Let's
it.
take a shot to that, man.
Get it.
Man,
Take a
shout
shot to it.
Move to
Shout out to the
Hypnotic
Hulk.
Hennessy,
Yeah.
to the Hulk.
It's saying y'all boy.
Nah, yeah, you can give me a little bit, bro. All right, man. I want to jump into the Anthony Edwards situation, man, because I know this situation can go all kind of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards had a baby with Lil Baby, first baby mother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to call nobody's name. Y'all can read it, but she tried to get a little baby. I mean, Anthony Edwards to be in the baby life. He said he don't want no parts of the baby. He don't want no visitations. He don't want nothing to do with the baby at all. Allegedly, he asked the courts, can he pay the full 18 years of child support up front? It was
I did the math.
It was like 1 million. It's 1 million.
1,080,000.
Yeah, 1,080,000.
Yeah, it's
That's it?
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But
let me tell you,
it's only
Georgia-
50,000 a year.
It's Georgia.
I mean 50,000 a
Child
month.
support in Georgia.
Because he got paid
California.
10,000.
10 years?
California probably been quadruple.
I know niggas be paying like $20,000 a month. So like, okay.
Georgia.
Finish.
He got like 3 kids.
Oh, Incredible Hulk, boy.
Nigga ain't get to finish his
But
top,
yeah, man.
introduce-
So with that being said, I guess we could jump into it since y'all are ready to start the conversation. What do y'all think about paying for 18 years of the child support, or how he handling the situation?
Up front?
Yeah.
If the court say, yeah, you can go and give her this, that's smart, because then he's still young, so he got a bigger contract coming.
Right.
And the way they doing these extensions now and all that, so it's cool to go and get it paid off right now while she can't come back and get it modified later on when you get that big
Georgia.
boy.
Not in Georgia anyway. That's why she tried to move to California.
But she just thought, man, we just asking about that, or can I just get my
We know how it
You
go.
can get your picture,
Man,
brother.
she 38, bro. She just out here just you dumb. Say your first baby that's the hottest rapper in the industry right now, and you kind of old for him because I don't think little baby even like 33 yet or something like that.
I think he under 30.
Jalen, this is another Jalen Green situation.
He happy where he at.
Well, yeah, okay.
Jalen
That's
Green,
only because he kind of lost.
Yeah,
He's pussy.
Man, nah, boy, that's some good. I mean,
Yeah,
that's some good pussy, boy.
Man, fuck Dre, bro.
That's legit.
But
She be cooking too.
with my take on that though, I think it's irresponsible of him though. He had 3 babies in 1 year. He have an in-house woman that he stayed with. She was also pregnant during the same time he had the outside 3 babies. I think you have the funds, you have the resources, you have the lawyers, you have everything you need to take care of your kids. Right. Why not want to be in a baby life? The woman not going nowhere. You just signed a $200 million contract and she stayed knowing you had 3 kids. So why not be in your kid's life? You don't have to be in the lady life, but you could be in your kid because you know for sure that's your baby. So that's the only part that bothered me with him.
Hey, but you at the end of the day, you don't know how the baby was conceived. Like, you know what I'm saying? So of course he had sex.
Does it matter?
Yeah, I mean, but if she get a syringe, you throw the rubber away and think you flushed it, and she get a syringe and suck it out.
It's still your baby.
Oh no,
it's your blood baby.
You grimy, bro.
It's your blood baby.
That's dirty.
At the end of the day, it's your blood baby.
All right. So can I ask you this question then, bro?
Yes, sir. You can.
All right. What about a woman that has been raped? If she was raped by an old man, do you still that's her blood? That's blood. Do you feel like that she should? If you think she should keep the baby and raise the baby even though she was raped?
We talking about Anthony.
Let's
talking about blood on blood.
Let's think Anthony. This is a whole different situation. He laid down.
When you used to wear condoms, and after you done, where did you put your condom?
It depends on how that. It depends on how that. But it depends.
Where did flush it? Don't talk about.
All right, can I say something? I'll be honest.
If you don't
want one of them packs, and you got 4-5 nuts in you slapping that bitch off and putting the other one on. You leaving that bitch right there on the side. You just throwing it off. You're not getting up and going to flush that whole market.
Well, I don't even think that's part of the issue.
I'm sorry, because I seen 20 years ago.
I seen when she hit him and told him about the baby, he didn't seem like, oh damn, I had a condom on. Like, damn, how you get pregnant? Well, his was like, have an abortion. He know he was in that raw dogging. It wasn't, when you look at the text message, it wasn't I had a condom on, you tricked me, you trying to trap me. It was a damn, you need to go have an abortion.
Is this the one that accepted the money? This whole different chick on.
Yeah, he gave her 100. He gave her
100,000 for the abortion.
For the abortion, she agreed to it.
She a grime dog.
She agreed to it, and she never went and did it.
So that right there,
that's what did it. That's what did it.
You gotta realize the age Anthony Edwards is, the status he is.
Yeah, you're a kid.
I get what you saying, Reese,
kid.
but I'm a young nigga, and I didn't already gave this bitch some money for abortion.
100,000 abortion ain't 100,000.
And she go do some other shit with that shit.
So fuck the kid.
And he's emotionally angry right now. Now he might come back later on.
It's not fuck the kid. It's fuck the situation.
Yeah, he might come back later on.
Wrong for what you did.
No,
it's still fuck the kid, Demo. And when you telling you don't want no pause of visitation,
the kid is not even healed, so I don't have.
The kid is here. The kid is here.
No. At the time when I say get rid of that motherfucker, I have no feelings.
But when it get here, now you still in the court system. You have an opportunity to change your mindset and say, okay, well the kid is here. I can still give you. First, I was $50 a month. Nigga getting $200,000.
Man, give my money back.
I mean, $200 million. You know what I'm saying? Let's just act like if money was an issue, he wouldn't be paying $1 million up front.
But he don't want to have it.
Go ahead, Polo. I know you've been trying to jump in.
I ain't been trying to jump in, but it's a couple of things that go in this situation. One, he do got a kid. Two, if he didn't pay the woman off to get rid of the kid, he paid off to get rid of her. Mm-hmm. You know, if he got a good woman behind him that's with him, he don't ever have to deal with the baby mama. But if they come up later on in life and that woman tell him, hey, that's your kid, you need to go see him, then now I don't know if he don't want to be in the kid life or not.
No, he did. He told the courts, Mark, this is on paper. He told the court he want no visitation. He don't want nothing to do with the kid.
Great. So with that, everybody keeps talking about Anthony Edwards and the mama, whether he's wrong, whether she's wrong. The problem is going to come when this kid is growing up and wants to meet his daddy.
That's what I'm thinking. You know your daddy is. Everybody going to know your daddy is.
Right.
That when I blame it on the mama.
So, but now I can't even blame it on the mama. It's just I blame it on the situation. Right, the mama did what she had to do because she was money hungry. The daddy did what he had to do because he didn't want to give up his money. He just didn't want another kid. I cheated. I didn't want the world to know. But now the kid is here. Yes, I applaud him for paying that off.
He didn't cheat.
I applaud.
He didn't pay to have sex with her. He paid to get rid of the kid. He been fucking the girl. He ain't fucking one time. He been fucking that girl.
That's not cheating? If you got a girl at home?
No.
So what is it?
That nigga ain't married.
If you up front, it's not. If you up front, it's not cheating.
Rich and young.
Oh, wait.
That nigga rich and young.
This is new.
Nah,
this is new. Hold on.
Nope.
Hold on, D-Mo.
Nope.
News break. But women, if you are a fiance or girlfriend, I'm just going out what you said. If you're a girlfriend,
no, you said she not meeting
or a fiance, and a nigga go sleep with somebody else, he did not cheat on you.
Now, if you let her know,
girlfriend or roommate.
If you let her know, hey, I'm about to go hit this real quick. All right,
a lot of them got those relationships.
Hey,
man, y'all need to go home, man.
Bro, it's an understanding of your partner, bro. If she ain't tripping, you on the road, you having sex.
I got another question.
Exactly. When you rich, them niggas fucking all day long, and that spouse
it's don't bring it home.
I got another question.
Cosby, that bitch, he had motherfuckers come in his hotel room 2:00 in the morning. You don't think his fucking wife knew that shit?
For Jello.
That woman ain't left yet.
But it ain't cheating because the wife knew.
Okay,
if the wife okay with it,
no, it ain't cheating. No.
If the wife okay with it,
it ain't cheating if the wife is okay with it.
Wow.
No,
it ain't.
It's not cheating.
Okay, ask this question for me, right?
It's not cheating.
If my
which wife is okay with you sleeping with?
Ask this question for me,
everybody.
If my wife, a wife with that, you got that bag, and she know life gonna be fucked up without you.
Hey, ask this question for me. It doesn't matter what you think cheating is. It's what the couple's understanding is.
Shout out to Bill Cosby's wife. You the realest.
Neo got 4. Who you think getting mad? Now one of them.
If he got 4, who cheat? He cheat. If he got 4 of them, he cheat.
Calm down, man. You niggas sound crazy.
We going.
Right
y'all going a whole nother place with this conversation because that's a crazy take, and you know it's a crazy take.
What's a crazy take?
That it's not cheating if you got an in-house situation.
If your wife knows,
if she knows.
No, if they
who said who knows? He did not pay.
So it's a poly relationship cheating
to be quiet. He paid to get rid of the child.
That was after she came out and said she was pregnant. Demo. He didn't pay her. Before that, he paid her
for the abortion.
But you said she knew. She didn't know he was fucking her.
Rich niggas' wives know what the fuck they doing.
No, I think
stop it, dog. Us broke niggas' wife, girlfriends know what we doing. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Stop this. Y'all been oblivious.
All right, I want to take this somewhere else too. I want to know why is the chick getting so much flack though?
Why she getting flack?
Because of upbringing. Because like what Marco say, you gotta think about you thinking about the upbringing and the longevity. You being a mom, if you know a nigga saying, "I don't want this child have abortion," don't bring this child in that world when you know this child not gonna have a dad.
What if her religion goes against abortion?
Wait.
I'm just asking questions.
Be okay with parting ways with him.
Everybody talking at once. Can I get one person?
No, we talking about this situation.
This situation, Reese, she agreed to have the abortion.
Yes, she did.
I haven't seen that.
She took the money.
Yes,
I haven't seen that.
She took the money. She took $100,000.
That's why she got flack.
That's why she getting it, because she took the $100,000. Act like she was gonna have it and still had the baby. And then when it tried to move to California to get the most child support. This is why
that's why she getting flack.
If you an Instagram hoe, you ain't got no religion.
That's not true.
This nigga on 10 a day.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
That's not true.
Would you believe in algorithm?
I don't know what it is.
Instagramism.
Being that we got a few fathers on the panel though, man. I'm big on taking care of your kids.
I'm huge on
being in your kids' life. I don't give a damn how a woman maneuver around to try to get you, especially if you're a multi-millionaire. Broke niggas take care of their kids. If a woman then came out the blue and said, you got a baby. So for a nigga to be a multimillionaire, y'all can throw that at the woman, y'all can throw that at whatever. He got a kid that he's know on this earth. The nigga he got enough funds to be in that kid life, man.
Yes.
And for us to be fathers on this panel to say fuck that kid because she trapped him. And the baby got to grow up knowing that that's the daddy. That's a wild statement.
It's women out there trapping niggas though.
But that don't
that's
mean,
a real life statement.
That don't mean it's okay for you to say fuck the kid.
Nobody said fuck.
Nobody said fuck
you
the
definitely
kid.
said it.
I didn't say fuck the kid.
When I said so, it's fuck the kid. You said
if he was listen, if he was saying listen, no, if he was saying fuck the kid. If he was saying fuck the kid, he would have been like, I'm trying to fight child support. I'm giving this kid gonna be financially stable. You gonna be financially
That's
stable.
What it's about.
He's
anyway.
not saying fuck the kid. He said, I don't want to
No, he can't. No.
I don't want to be a father.
No, stop, Woods. He can't go around child support. He's the father.
Right.
He got to pay money regardless if he
said
wants
fuck
to or
being the
not.
father. He's not saying fuck being the kid because that kid gonna be taken care of financially.
But that ain't got nothing to do with him. He got to pay that regardless.
He got trapped.
Because if he didn't have to pay money, he wouldn't do that.
We got to look at the big picture, bro. If this man sitting there saying he not arguing child support, he just said I want to pay up front. We got to look. We got to see why is he saying this. She has to be a fucked up individual,
He ain't
bro.
saying about the other three.
I ain't gonna say shit fucked up. Lil Baby ain't never said nothing bad about her.
It's coming out of anger.
What?
Lil Baby ain't never said nothing bad about her.
Man, cause little baby, he a hood nigga, bro.
And he a kid.
Man, what Anthony Edwards is? He a hood nigga that rap. You ever seen him talk?
Well, now look, I told you, a lot of people don't know this about Anthony Edwards, right? I follow Anthony Edwards. Bro, he lost his mama when he was young, and then right after he lost his mama, he got sent to his grandma's house. Mm-hmm. He lost his grandma a couple of months later. This nigga didn't grow up with his dad wasn't around. This nigga ain't go around. This nigga's numb to life, bro. He was raised by his older sister, bro.
I tell when he hit a 3 on the whole ass nigga.
And that's what I was gonna go when y'all niggas stop screaming. You say that what you said is very valid, that we fathers, but my dad ain't raised me. I don't got to raise a kid. His mindset is I made it without a pops. That nigga make it without a pops. Do I agree? No. I do agree with paying the woman off and getting that out the way. And I ain't never got to visit you or talk to you about money ever again in life. But I don't agree. But again, the way he was raised and his life was different. Right. So he not thinking like you thinking, like this is my kid and I gotta, no, he not. He thinking like, I made it.
From that place.
Right. Yeah, I made it without a pop. He can make it without a pop. Even though
and he got
did
$2
have his
million
pops early.
Shit.
He did have his pops
that
early.
Goddamn baby. Well, not mad, but somebody be that goddamn baby.
I think he'll change his mind though. Like I say, he didn't have no kids until that year he had 4 and 1.
Yeah, he probably.
So now he got an in-house baby too with a chick that was in the house. So I think being a father to that daughter,
that he didn't cheat on.
I think he had all girls. So I think being a father to that girl that's in the house with him, because if you watch the documentary on Netflix, he went to the hospital, birthed his baby, and all that, left the game, go birth his baby. I think when people become a father, I think it's a different type of love. And
we'll hear about it.
I think over the years, you know, as he matured, because he only 22 years old.
Front row.
I think, you know, people change, man. I pray Anthony Edwards, and this is from Reese Boogie. You don't know. You might never see me, might never see the podcast. But I pray you change to be in that kid life, because whatever you and that mama had going, you knew you was knocking that raw dog. When you sent that text out, you knew what type of time it was. So just be in your kids' life. That's all I want to preach to anybody that's being a father. Because he a young nigga, that's sending the wrong message to the niggas coming up behind him. I don't know, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Stop fucking roll with certain bitches. Like, we gotta have
he
better.
Said the condom pop,
bro.
He said the condom pop.
You gotta know who we fuck with.
Nah, I seen
him. Man, you 40 years old.
No.
A 20-year-old.
Y'all seen her?
Who cares? She old.
Are you rowing her?
No. You lying?
Yes. We gotta have better judgment.
Come on.
That's the vice.
But I'm pulling.
That's the vice.
Okay, but are you running?
In 42
y'all,
years,
y'all can talk all that noise. I seen her.
I'm pulling that.
I'm not finna run to the corner store after we start making out and say, hold on, let me go run and grab this condom from the corner store and coming back.
I'm pulling that, Marco.
That shit get delivered by the hotel.
I'm not hitting the car.
It's already in the Lambo.
I just think these young niggas is they grew up analyzing these girls idolizing these girls.
Yeah, of course.
Even with the Dre and the Green situation, like we had chicks when we was teens and we seen like, God damn. And then one thing you gotta like one up a nigga too. That's little baby mama. So for me to be walking around hitting little baby mama, you feel good about that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No, I don't think so. You think he shot at her? I bet she shot at him.
Just because that little baby mama, nah. Not if I'm Anthony Edwards. Maybe if we one of us. But if I'm Anthony Edwards,
Anthony Edwards
get idolized over rappers, bro.
She ain't worried about little baby.
She lost value, my nigga.
Now you know he from Georgia, though.
That don't make her value, huh?
He from Georgia, so
if you Anthony Edwards, you ain't even gotta touch her
Georgia?
because you know who baby mama. You can have any chick. Why you touching her?
Because she own it.
No, because
you don't know
it's
the way she look.
baby mama. Y'all
you don't know what she showed, bro.
You giving her too much credit to little baby mama.
I don't know what it is.
The bitch look good.
I don't know what it is about these rapper wives, these celebrity wives. They are available. They gonna find themselves on that floor. They say
because they touched money before. They seem they can't go from here.
Right.
They go back to a nigga working a 9 to 5.
Right.
They gotta keep that lifestyle up.
Gotta keep that lifestyle.
Welcome to Shot Clock Podcast. I am DJ Reese Boogie. Appreciate y'all for tuning in for that topic, man. It was a little longer than I thought, but I knew it was gonna get a little intense. So let's bring it back down because D-Mo was over here being a D-Mo I've never seen before. And I like that demo. I just never seen it. I think Raw brought it out of him because I never seen that demo before. Maybe we drank a Hypnotic and Hennessy and everybody just don't give a fuck today. Yeah. So, but that was definitely a demo I never seen. I think that's the demo y'all been waiting on and he finally came today. Maybe we need to have more conversations about baby mamas and niggas because some touched his nerve to where he really felt that one. But anyway, man, why is it so hard to get in-house love? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When y'all start off with a chick, you know, it comes spicy, man. Y'all having sex 2, 3 times, 4 times a week, man. Then when y'all move together, you know, slow down a little bit. Then y'all have a kid, it definitely slow down a little bit more. So why do you think it's so hard? Maybe that's why Anthony Edwards went outside the house because he had in-house and he had to go have 4 babies because
no comment.
Something was going on.
That's crazy.
I don't want to comment.
I think it's because
that's crazy.
I think it's the comfort, complacency
of who
of the. I can't put it. Well, we already. I got to put it on the women. I can't put it on the men. I can't put it on men. Finish, bro. Because we ready to hump.
All right, can I say? All right. Now you say the woman comfortable, right? But also, do we get comfortable? Do we feel like we got to stop having these dates, bringing flowers, getting our hair cut? Because majority of the men, when we get in a relationship, we slip up. That weekly haircut probably turn into 2.
I think yours the only one slip up.
Sex isn't a gift.
Huh?
I think your haircut the only one slip up. We still get our haircuts over here.
Yeah, but I buy bags and shit like that. So fuck that haircut.
He the Birkin guy.
Hey, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm impressing in different ways.
Right. But I get what you're saying, but sex isn't a gift.
Huh?
Sex isn't a gift. It shouldn't be a gift. I shouldn't have to do something.
The show is a repayment play.
I shouldn't have to. I should never have to.
It's a payment.
You only get the pussy if you wash the dishes or something like that. Okay. That shouldn't be. That's not why this works.
You say that's not the case though. But when you first met her and you pursuing her,
right?
What you going a little above and beyond,
correct,
to make sure you nail that coffin, right?
Yes.
And all right. So what's the difference then? That's a love bomb. You done did all this to get some cat. Then once you get with her, you kind of fall out. Now you got to keep that shit going.
The man did.
You said You said it.
Okay, well, who's asking for sex? And it's lacking. It's the man.
Hey, I gotta come.
It ain't the woman. It ain't the woman say, "Hey, babe, what's up? I'm tired, babe. I worked long." No, we gonna do whatever we need to do because we know she can go get it anyway.
I gotta comment now. Ladies, advice. I'm an in-house guy. You feel me? Wifed up and things like that. On demand. Man gonna want it on demand. He gonna want to be able to, the same way he pick up the remote and put you on demand, can see all the channels on the TV, all the ESPN, and choose whichever one. Anytime that man wants sex, unless he got a problem. But anytime that man wants sex, give it to him. On demand pussy is the best pussy.
Coochie.
Nah, pussy. Coochie worn out.
I can't put pussy on Instagram when I'm trying to make a reel. Can you say another word?
It's spelled PWSSY.
Say love. No, it's the audio.
But I just think people get I'm gonna say people.
In-house intimacy.
I'm
gonna say people. I think people get comfortable and they forget what they did. to get one another. Once they get each other, it's like, well, I got them now. I ain't gotta go above and beyond anymore. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Right. I think that's what it is, comfortable. And I agree with people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get comfortable and I go play my video game and go to bed. And she might be hot and ready. And I'll be like, shoot, I thought it was time to play the video game and go to bed. I ain't tripping.
Do she say anything or she expect you to
definitely.
know?
Definitely. No.
You just go to sleep still?
No, I'm saying she'll tell me the next day.
Later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, later, a week later.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah, you tripping. So it's just
that's going to happen.
Getting comfortable. Mm-hmm. And I don't even think it's say, why is in-house loving hard to get? I don't think it is. I just think we get comfortable.
Right.
And we just be like, well, when I want it, it's there. Mm-hmm. So I ain't got to have it right now. So I'm going to go and do what I got to do. You know, I'm doing everything else. But for fear, whether it's the man or the woman, you know, because sometimes we be waiting and like, and she be like, washing them dishes and go doing everything else. She got to get the job, pay the bill. Next thing you know, you walking out with this robe on. She knocked out snoring. You like, dog, it's over. Right. Same thing, vice versa. She might be doing the same thing. You get out work, she hot and ready, nigga. She walk in your man cave, you in there knocked out. Of course, she can, you know. I think you get some head, but you ain't took no shower.
I think responsibilities, when y'all move together, I think responsibilities change. So sometimes I think it have something to do with being tired. You know what I'm saying?
But that should never take away that y'all that me time.
You dealing with them goddamn kids all day. Shit. Once some kids go to bed, shit, you want to go to bed with them.
How long do we need? We don't need that long.
So solution,
30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes of your
long time.
Once you become in-house,
with these little babies, it's a long time.
Is it taboo to schedule sex? Is it meaning Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're gonna have sex?
I think it's
is it that taboo?
I don't think you should schedule it. It's a feeling.
For that,
you're not gonna be my girlfriend Wednesday. We gonna fall in love together. We gonna come together. Right. So I want this to. I want it Wednesday. I want it Thursday. I want it Friday. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean you do. So if I schedule for Friday,
no, y'all come into agreement and scheduling sex.
No, what we need to schedule. We need to schedule what's making you so tired or what's making me so tired. So let's schedule something that we both coming in together, that we're planning in house, that we're working towards. Baby, you get the dishes, I get the kids. You get to this. Let's take some things off of the. Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Cause we watch Direct TV in here. Shout out to Direct TV in this building.
Yeah.
So let's take responsibilities off of each other so that you won't be so tired. I won't be so tired.
I would say this: instead of scheduling sex, how about y'all schedule a date night? And if you treat that woman out, she treating y'all, having that intimate conversation, all that, the pussy gonna follow behind it, just like
that should never
somebody
stop.
new.
Dating should never stop.
So instead of scheduling sex.
So with that said, this is how I've been doing it lately. Like we got not even date night. We got let's drink and get on this hookah.
Yeah.
And I already know where it's gonna lead. You ain't gotta complain to me.
Set up.
You ain't gotta complain to me no more, because I already know. Because when we met, that's what we was doing.
Right.
We would drink, listen to music, smoke hookah, and bang bang bigelow. You know what I'm saying? So now we ain't got to figure this out. This is what it was. This is the flame.
Always coming back.
This is what we doing. So we've had times where we fell off and she mad because she ain't getting it. I'm like, dang, she in the other room right now. But now I didn't figure it out. And after a while, in the beginning, she was the aggressor. And now I got to be the aggressor.
Right.
Don't know how that changed, but I'm with it. So now I know. Put the kids to bed. Let's drink.
Yeah, man. Let's smoke. One thing about that's one thing I say. Us men gotta figure it out.
These kids ain't here right now.
Right.
Let's act like back we wasn't even married. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She wants that old thing back.
Okay.
I see why you got the Hennessy and the Hypnotic tonight.
Oh, it's hookah night. Hey, say Ojo. Ojo. Put that meat on that grill, Ojo. Put that meat on that grill, Ojo.
That was good, man. That was good, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. I think
get in trouble.
I think y'all said enough. Yeah, it ain't about trouble. I think it's all in relationship. Me and my chick been knowing each other 18 years, so sometimes we go through a span to where we ain't, you know, cause shit, we got a newborn. Well, he 1 but you know what I'm saying. Then sometimes it's spicy. So I just think you just figuring it out as you just flowing as you go throughout the relationship.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Every day for me, I don't want that shit every day. Hey man,
But the bad boy.
No, I get that.
No, I get
I'm
that
the same
too.
way.
I'm the
So,
I'm
shit,
that
I was
guy.
married
I don't need it every day.
8. I ain't want that shit every day. It was
Once
like,
you become in-house,
Yeah.
you thinking that as a young nigga, and
Yeah.
you thinking before you become
Outside.
in-house, oh, I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna hit her every night.
Now, once you start,
Nah,
it's not gonna happen every day.
Nah.
Like
Right. And as they get older,
But it
they
needs
gonna
to
want
happen
it more
more
than
than
us.
us.
Yeah, of course.
For us and for
They
them.
wanted more.
They want it more than us
They
as
want
they
it
get
more than
older.
us.
as they get
Definitely.
Yeah.
Man, like Ross say, man, kids too. Shit, I know mine's still young, so shit, she down on schedule to where she watching kid while I'm working, and then when she going to work, I'm watching kid. Shit, when we come together, man, we both trying to get some sleep because we gotta do that shit all
you
again the
falling
next
asleep
day.
with the kids.
So
Yeah.
shit, and like you said, it ain't like a date night, a spicy night to where we know we vibing and we drinking, we outside getting hookah, we going home, and then it might get a little. But if you in the everyday work life, man, that shit be like, man, baby, go get some rest.
Right.
I ain't doing
don't
that.
go to sleep because I'm gonna get on this Twitter and get 3 minutes. I ain't gotta suck on nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta kiss
Hips
no
ain't gonna
neck.
be hurting, nigga.
Come on, man.
Nigga ain't gotta sweat.
Hey, let me go on this. Hey,
Boy, saying the hill.
hey, look, I know I done got to the point where you know how they do the little 30-second clip and then they want you to buy. Hey, baby, I need that before I'm back twice.
Appreciate that.
I just need that bitch, bro.
30 seconds.
Hey, I see once you get mad, y'all broke ass niggas. I'm about to start shorting my clips. Y'all broke ass niggas getting off to the clips. What do you, bitch?
Hey, you know
Somebody
what
else
I ain't
gonna be
never
showing the
understand
clip.
though?
Bitch.
I have never understood why people pay for like OnlyFans or something like that when they got so much porn sites that people can look at
But, no,
and get off in
Well,
whatever time.
Hey, the Texans, you can't.
Get porn.
Yeah.
I like Twitter. I like that. I like
Twitter's
what is
enough
it?
for me.
Immature.
When you see
That boy laugh.
when you see
Be
somebody
beating
that you like, your eyes, you can't go find that on a free porn site. So say for instance, Beyonce say, I got a OnlyFans. I can't go search for somebody that kind of resemble or look like her. I want to see Beyonce.
Well, I don't know what you got going, man. I didn't see.
No, I'm saying,
I been so crackheads going wild. You got that twat. I'm busting that pot. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well,
If Michelle Obama did OnlyFans,
Oh, that's gonna be
what you got in there?
that's probably the only person I would join her OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm
You
joining
like
that
her
shit
like
too.
No, I don't like Michelle Obama like
Well,
that.
I got.
I didn't
But
want
I
to
gotta see her OnlyFans.
I got a rule. If it's under
educated
$5,
pussy.
I'm live. So if I like you and you got like a little $5 one, now I can't say it's a dirty game out here. Some of them just be posting pictures of lingerie and shit they got on Instagram.
Right. They trying
So
to
you know what
lure
I'm
you
saying.
in.
So I got like 15. I got
you
15
didn't literally
council
pay
credit.
for a few. You know how to set up it.
Yeah, I didn't count.
And so when you get, hold on, I got a question because I really want to move on because we ain't got that much time.
Talk to me.
So when you pay that little $5 and you
It's
get
a
in
gamble.
and you watching the I mean you see like damn she fucked over me. Do it entice you to pay a little bit more now because you would really want to get the
not.
video.
If it's under
I'm
$5,
not.
no. If it's under $5,
All right, well let me move
if it's
on.
under $5, I'm live.
Does cheating become less of a deal breaker the older you get?
Nah, not for me.
I think if maybe he's a woman, but
Yeah.
You say less of a
Woman
less of a
perspective, man
deal
perspective.
breaker?
Our perspective.
Yeah.
Nah, as the older I get, I'm even more like I feel like I might was a little bit open to it in my 20s, but
20, because you know what you was doing.
30 and stuff like that, and I didn't slow down and settle down. Nah,
I'm
that's-
spending.
that's a deal
I'm
breaker.
running.
done.
I'm running a household. I'm making sure you happy. I'm sacrificing my happiness sometime. Time I can spend out going doing something. And you cheat and you let a nigga that ain't doing this for you. Oh, girl, your ass gone.
Nah, I get that, and it's
on.
perspective.
That way.
It's perspective, especially if she's a stay at home mom, ain't paying for nothing, ain't paying no bills and nothing. You have no business cheating. But me personally, I don't care.
If that bitch paying
Okay.
bills, she still
Go do
don't
your
have
thing.
no business
Go
cheating.
do your thing.
Cheating is
Because the
cheating.
desire is versus the
Let me
act.
tell y'all something
So
about
I don't
D-Mo.
care.
Hold
I don't give a
on.
fuck.
Let me scratch my head.
I don't care.
D-Mo,
What do
I'm
you
42
mean? Go
years
do
old.
your thing.
He said,
At
I
the
don't
big
care.
age, I
At the
don't
big
care.
age, we ain't going for it. Fuck
At the
it.
big age, I don't care.
I think D-Mo,
Oh, you don't care about her
No, I don't care. I don't care.
If it's your
I
gal
thought you-
gal,
I'm for-
And like I said,
it's his
perspective.
wife.
And my wife.
Okay.
If I'm paying for everything,
Okay.
and she just a stay at home,
what happened if you a stay at
the
home
fuck out.
dad?
Get out.
What
Hold
happened
on,
if you a
let-
stay at
Get
home
out, man.
dad?
No, I'm saying
I'm
though,
not having
what
it.
part do you don't care about?
Yeah,
then?
what-
Cause you
so this is my thing. Let's just say we all
Relationship.
y'all in relationships,
Girlfriend,
right?
boyfriend.
And your girl say, "Hey, I want to go on a girls trip,"
Right.
but you know her homegirls is hoes,
Uh-huh.
but she really wants
not
to
going.
go. See, that's a problem because the desire is as worse as the act. So if I tell my wife say, you know, I want to go on this trip, blah, blah, and I'm like, no, you can't go. But she adamant about going, I might as well let her go. Because if I'm fucking her, she's probably gonna think about who she would have been fucking while she was gone. Or who she would be interested in fucking with. I don't go. Go
you don't
do
put
whatever you
another
gotta do.
nigga head on your body.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You deep, but I'm gonna get deeper.
I don't. That's not my. I don't own her. I don't own her.
And I don't know what you mean by this, but I do know for me. I think if I gotta explain to you, or you only doing this, if I explain to you why I don't want you doing it, you only doing it to make me happy, I can't be with you. I mean, I can't deal with that.
Well, say it again.
Like if you only doing this to make me happy, then I don't want.
I need it to be organic.
Yeah. Kind of what you saying. Like
organic, bro.
I would be on some that nigga there. I'm at to pray. That nigga talking about some. She can't go. Is crazy.
If you married, a lot of that shit got to get canceled out. You can't be running around with these hoes.
Oh, you said boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know.
I said boyfriend, girlfriend. Now that bitch can go.
Cause I don't.
She can go. I'm not going boyfriend, girlfriend.
But if she married, she can't go.
Married, if you can
with some
all your
hoes,
friends,
her friends that she been friends with forever.
What if your friends
the same
got
ones
a
that was in the
man
way?
trip? What if your friends got a man trip and all of them hoes and you want to go?
I'm only going on a man trip with faithful niggas, bro. We on camera, bro. What you talking about? Stop talking about
real talk.
You ain't gonna bet me in the corner.
Hey, all right, man.
Real talk.
Hey, listen, man.
Unhand me, you fucking cheater.
We don't cheat around here, bro. We don't go God.
Hey, yo, see that nigga
I
say
don't
black
go
men
God
don't
trip
cheat.
with unfaithful nigga with hoes.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a wild take,
That's a
boy.
wild take.
I don't know where I was going with that. Forgive me.
Black men don't cheat. That's crazy. Hey, but look, man, I just asked that question. I seen it on something, and it sparked a heavy debate online about that situation. So I was just trying to see y'all take on it, but it was mostly women. I just wanted to bring it to the man podcast to see how y'all felt about it, and y'all kind of gave me y'all answer.
Hey, that's a topic of its own, though. Are you cool with your gal being friends with hoes?
That is a good topic.
Well, we not coming up with topics today.
But
I'm just saying that's a good topic.
But our significant others have those friends.
Everybody friend got a whole friend. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about.
Back on top, if you found out that your wife after 20 years been having a side nigga for the last 5 years.
And how old are we? How much is it?
Y'all 20 years in.
Look, I'm
y'all been having a side
point,
nigga for 5 years of the end.
Bro.
Or we let 20 years of
Man, what the fuck Kevin Gates said, bro?
Are we dealing with
Lord have mercy on her soul. Lord have mercy on her soul.
Not even 5 years. We're going to say maybe 2 years. Or she had a hot summer resort one day. She fucked the nigga on the resort.
I gotta go.
You feel me? And y'all 20 years in.
I gotta go.
Letting her go.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I know y'all niggas so tough. Y'all so gun ho on looking good and fuck
bro.
these hoes on camera.
You even asked that question.
So I know how it look, but I know once you invested so much in your wife and your kids and your family, and something might happen. I ain't saying sexual, but you just might look at it as cheating.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And you talking about you gone because she. I know it look good to say fuck her. I'm out of here. Fuck these kids. But I know it look good. But the older you get, the more you invest in somebody, it looks different. Y'all both just been married a few months.
You're right.
But in 10 years from now, hold on, Rob. I know you ready to jump gun every time. But if your wife in 10 years from now, when you got into your 40s, close to 50, and you ain't pleasing the way you used to please in your 30, but as a nigga, she interested in, and something might happen. Something might change in your thought process is what I'm saying.
Wait, this is for me. I know after certain 5 years, something like that, of being married, they can get your retirement or something like
10.
that. 10, something about retirement, Mentally, I'm not in that relationship no more. Now, at this point, we could be in the same household, we could be married, but if you cheat, Another nigga dick cannot go on my wife. I'm sorry.
It's tough, bro.
Let me tell you how
you might not get divorced because,
like I say, bro,
you might not get divorced because of the building,
right?
And the investment you put in, but you definitely separate.
Put that bitch on 2 player.
All right, well,
let me tap it a little bit.
Put that bitch on 2
Y'all
player.
done hitting it?
Oh,
let me tap it. Let me tap it.
Shit, Mark.
So y'all keep talking about
Game strong.
the women and we talking about cheating, period. The men and the women.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like. You said that nigga wood can't go on your wife, but what if your wood go on another chick?
Right.
Is your wife supposed to just leave you?
Bro, you know it's different, bro.
Wait, let me finish. Because you didn't cheat because you don't love your wife. You don't nothing. Now the question is, does cheating become less of a deal breaker the older you get? I don't think so. I think cheat become less of a deal breaker when you are a cheater and your partner cheats. And she finally or he finally cheats, and you be like, okay, it's less of a deal breaker then. But again, if I'm faithful, I'm bringing home the money, I'm taking care of the house, and then I found out you cheat, and we 20 years in, it'd probably be a bigger deal breaker than if somebody's out there cheating.
20 years?
Yeah, it's still gonna be a deal breaker because I didn't took care of everything for 20 years. And now you done cheated on me, and I'm still, and you know.
I'm putting that bitch on 2 player.
But it's crazy because when you a nigga on the other side and you the one smashing the one who cheating on the husband, you ain't thinking about him or the deal breaker.
Right.
Well, that moaning different though, bro. Niggas don't really moan. When a nigga inside your woman or you inside a woman, that moan, you didn't touched her minute. You didn't went.
Raw, how it sound
wrong?
When a nigga or a woman?
A woman.
A woman. How it sound when you cheat? Give it to me, Big Daddy.
Not wrong. It's clinically proven that sperm cells can change your mind, affect the brain cells, bro. No
soul
juice,
ties, bro. Soul ties.
No coochie juice or nothing like that is changing our cells organically. So that's why that's why it's different, bro.
Now, one thing I can say real quick. One thing I can say, we cheat because we just availability.
Well, I don't cheat, but
bro.
Oh, we don't cheat.
Stop.
We don't cheat.
Speak for your other niggas. Your other niggas.
I'm part of the niggas.
We cheat.
We cheat.
Men cheat. Not us over here.
No, not the black race. The other race.
The other race.
You say people.
Them whole ass niggas cheat because availability or whatever. They don't really love that woman. But when a woman cheat, that's some emotional shit.
That's some hurtful shit.
That's it.
Most women ain't just fucking.
There ain't no woman walk up. Well, wait a minute. I had someone walk up to me that did not have no emotions with me.
That's not the most. And they
I have women just walk up to me and say, I just want to fuck you.
That's because you smell that they smell that cologne in that suit. Hey, it's something that my nigga Demo want to talk about, man. So I gotta get in that before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Would you rather have love or respect in a relationship? You can kind of break it down to us, tell us what your thought process was of it. But would you rather have love or respect in a relationship?
At this big age, looking at where we are in this whole landscape of love or landscape of relationships, and you think about it, people are getting married for stuff and things and what he got or what she got. There's some women tricking too. And love is so far. Love is so far. So me as a man, if you respect me, you wouldn't cheat on me. You wouldn't. That loyalty wouldn't be broken. Just that whole me as a man and in this household and that respect. Give me the respect. Give me the respect. I don't want the love. Give me the respect.
Because what you saying that you'll learn. If you respect first, then you'll learn to love me.
That's not what he said. He said, give him the respect. I'm trying to
break down Demo shit. I'm trying to break down Demo shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking him, bro.
Because look, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think Jada Pinkett, do you think she love Will Smith?
Yeah, she loves him.
Yes.
Do you think she respect that nigga?
No.
Thank you.
I like
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this from a relationship. I'm gonna say this from being married or with my partners or even a stranger. One thing, all of us in this room, respect is the most important thing.
Is,
none of us be cool with it. None of us respected each other in here, bro.
Facts.
So shit we'll die about. If a nigga disrespect us hard enough, nigga, we ready to end our lives for the shit. Man, so at the end of the day, just respect me and all. I don't give a damn what rim we in.
And that's why I asked Demo to break it down. But I'm with you on that, man. I feel like if you respect initially, you want both. But if you respect initially, you can't love somebody and don't respect.
Correct.
So you want that respect at the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with
But
you.
I know somebody that's what you call him.
Nah, y'all crazy, Woods. I know y'all just be. I know y'all
being crazy.
Y'all have good
It's no
y'all
right
have
or
good
wrong
takes.
answer.
But don't
It's
say
not-
you can't love somebody and not respect them. There's a lot of love out here and people getting disrespected every day.
I know some love and I know some love with disrespect, bro.
I think he probably said the flip.
Yeah, he said something because niggas is getting disrespected every day.
Oh, yeah, but
and they love you.
But that's why the world is the way the world is.
She loved the nigga, but she was with me.
That's why she ain't leave the nigga.
Come on, Marco.
I feel like it go hand in hand. I don't feel like respect is better than love or love is better than respect. I feel like respect is a major part of love. And my wife always tell me all the time that you disrespect me and this was the beginning, she would always talk about, I didn't understand it, how I disrespect her when I was out. Like, because, we was on the scene, we were very, very known in Houston, so we on the scene. I'm in the beginning, I'm still doing my thing, flirty here, flirty there. I didn't think it was disrespect until she broke it down, like people laughing in her face or they whispering. And I was like, dang, I loved her.
Yes.
But the respect, but she didn't just want me to respect her. She wanted me to love and respect her at the same time. I don't think she would take my respect. And I always got to, because, we always speak as men. So I got to speak as women too. I don't think she would take my respect and still be married with me without the love that I have for her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think
but if you
it
had
runs
to
hand
pick
in
one,
hand.
is what he asking.
If I had to pick one, I would pick both. Cause
How you doing, bro? What's the next,
Reese, what you got, bro?
What? Yeah,
no, I wouldn't rather have respect.
No, you got to pick one. A gun in your
He
head.
just said, I would rather have respect.
No, I said I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't?
I wouldn't rather have. I want both. I wouldn't want. Long as you out in public respecting me, we good. No, I don't want
I'm
that.
talking respect me in my household, bro.
Respect. Think about
Hey,
it.
first off, Mark, you sound
disrespect
crazy with that last line. As long as you out in public respecting me, no, nigga.
No. I'm saying that's just it. Okay, but I respected you, but then I get home and ain't no love there. No, nigga, we not together. I don't want just your respect. I need it all.
Y'all know
I
that's
need
a
your love
question
and
that
everything.
always asked at the end of Drink Champs. They ask all their guests at the end. That's their last question they always ask is respect or love, and they always had to answer it.
No shit.
And that's
I don't think I never watched the whole episode.
I never
That should be 2
it's
hours.
always
That shit long.
as one of the questions they
Drunk
always
body.
ask, and it's crazy in the industry because they go through so much fake stuff and all that. Everybody got a different way they answer the question.
But
It's just a different way.
boy, if we talking about relationship, it got to be both. If we talking about friendship,
want both. Ultimately, we all
We asked for one.
Get away from
I can't have neither one.
Get away from
If
yourself.
I'm talking about the streets, respect. It don't matter if you love me or not. 50 Cent make that publicly all the time.
But we just.
But we talking about a relationship.
I just proved that though, Marco. I said Jada and Will Smith. She don't respect that fucking man. That's
disagree.
embarrassing, bro.
That's a great point.
That's embarrassing.
She slept with a
Don't
nigga. She slept with a
embarrass
nigga
me.
Will Smith brought
Respect
around,
is
Mark, that was
embarrass-
30 years younger.
Disrespect is embarrassing.
Will Smith slept with a nigga.
We don't know that. We don't know that, Marco.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He watched the show.
They talking
He watched the
about
show.
Will Smith was in there with
Man,
the clap.
nobody ever seen that, Mark. Don't.
I seen it though.
The man said that.
He watched the show.
When all the
But
Diddy stuff
there was
came
no
out.
proof of that, though,
Hey,
Mark.
that's no proof. He watched the show.
It was
too.
one nigga said, "Is a nigga gonna podcast tomorrow?" And say you hit him at a Capitol
So
House.
because let's see, let's stop. Let's stop. I want to get to Rob. This is the last topic, but y'all telling me because a woman cheats, she don't respect her man.
Fucking right. Yeah, absolutely.
nigga.
That's just
Now, yes,
bro.
that is disrespectful, and that's
She
the
can still love her and still cheat.
you know, respect and loyalty is brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question, and I just gotta
Go
ask
ahead.
it. Let's say
We
your
cheated.
wife is you and your wife been married 5 years. Mm-hmm. Let's say something just happened and you mess up a cheat. Is it because you didn't respect your wife?
You definitely did.
I disrespect her. I don't respect her.
No, you disrespected her in that moment.
I die for my wife, but I still cheat.
Respect your wife in that moment. It was a disrespectful act.
That's absolutely.
That don't mean you don't respect her.
That's like one of y'all. That's like one of y'all niggas. That's like we been cool all this time, and one of y'all niggas slapped me. Nigga, all that shit out the door. You don't respect me. It doesn't matter about this moment.
I do respect you and I love you. But you deserve the slap.
Oh, no.
Brothers fight.
That boy said you committed a disrespectful act, but you're not disrespectful. What are you talking about?
No,
hey, respect and love, Reese.
No, that's disrespect.
You lied one time, nigga. You a liar.
You cut all that off. If you slap or you cheat, you cut that off.
Okay.
So that's why I say.
So women,
if the woman cheats,
if he
let's
cheat
put it on
you,
2-player. So we both
don't respect you.
No, he disrespected you in that moment.
I just said that. You told me I was wrong.
That's exactly what he said, Woods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right.
So if he cheating, woman, leave him because he don't respect you.
Now it depends on how he cheat.
Here we go. Now they talking real.
It depends on how
they say it's a double standard, but women have to really understand that it isn't double standard when it comes to cheating.
It's a double standard in life.
It's not a double standard when it comes to cheating, bro.
No, it is.
We do not be in love with women that we fucking sleep with.
Never.
We are not in love with them.
Life is a huge double standard, bro.
But not when it comes to cheating.
A woman can eat a woman coochie.
All right.
Ain't change your mind.
All right, let's go into that. Hold on. Let's go into that.
You eat that dick. Why not?
Let's go into that bit before we got
yeah, you said yeah.
Can a man ask to eat a woman coochie on a first date?
I don't think you can. If y'all I think it's weird.
First of all, let me ask you this. Have you ever asked a woman to eat her coochie?
Have I ever asked a woman on the first date?
No,
anytime in life.
I mean, yeah, that's how you prime it up.
Yeah, I've done it on some joke shit because I'm a comedian, low key. I try, but I would say
that don't use that as no defense.
No,
what you
cook something like I've been cooking lately. I've been posting my food. Somebody was like, "Oh, that look good." All I need is dessert, babe. You got me. Type shit.
Nah, that's not what I asked you.
You know
I said, have you ever asked a woman, hey, so, I know this is the first date, but, can I eat your coochie?
Reese taught me something, though. He said, once you in, when I was a young buck, you know what I'm saying? When I was in the shadows and we was going out. I didn't have no kids or anything, you know what I'm saying? Reese was single. That nigga said, before the day, before y'all part ways, just put your forehead down her lap. I ain't gonna eat her coochie. and just a chance you gonna get something. I did about 3 times. Got something every time.
Wow. Oh,
so you saying
but that's not asking. The question says, should a man ask?
That's not
asking. Eat it.
That's not asking though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, the question was, we can go into it. Rob wanted to know what he put the question out in the page, so I was just wanted to bring it to the table. I don't think you should ever ask nobody to eat their coochie. I think you gonna always get a feel of how the date is going as you moving through it. I'm talking about first date because we talk about first dates. If you talking to somebody, y'all communicating, you can kind of get a vibe of how it's going. You get to the house, and then you go start doing. I ain't never in my life sat at across from a table or sat in the car with a chick and was like, "Man, you think I eat your coochie tonight?" Yeah, that's some weird shit.
I've never asked.
You might rape her. You might rape her if she say no.
Hey, that goes back to the topic that we had a couple episodes ago. Well, no, I never.
Nigga in a suit like that, he definitely scamming something.
It's a comedy. That's why he been dressing like that.
He definitely scamming people. He definitely scamming people out of coochie.
He said, I just want to know. He said,
he definitely scamming them out their coochie.
I bought you this drink because I like
nigga dressed like this, definitely scamming them out their coochie, bro. Hey, women, watch out.
This goes back to the episode that we had a couple of episodes ago when I said, why is it not okay to ask to have that sexual conversation at the point of
that ain't a sexual conversation though. That's aggressive. That's like sex is like how have you ever had sex on the first date? Yeah, I had sex. That's sexual conversation.
Well, can I eat your coochie?
Well, yeah, but since you had sex on the first date, then I eat that coochie.
So how many? She asked you? Let me ask you. She asked you, do you eat pussy? On the first date?
If she asked, but me and you.
I'm gonna say not on the first date.
I like that, my boy.
Hey, you better not.
And then he gonna eat it on the first
We
date.
definitely gonna eat it.
I might get
Weird dad.
Hold on.
Weird dad.
They like the challenge, bro. Women like the challenge.
I hate to ask y'all this. Y'all ain't got to answer.
I don't fuck on the first date either.
Have y'all ate on the first date?
I have.
Oh yeah, they probably
I don't mind. I have.
If that's what it take to get it,
I have.
but I'm
I
not
ain't
asking you.
Yeah,
Well, no, see, that's the thing.
No, that's not. I'm not asking if you asked.
back then,
I said,
my first date was a build up. It wasn't just like I see you in the mall. Hey, what you doing Friday? Meet me there at 7. Now we probably talked that whole week to me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. It wasn't like just no.
So it was kind of already ready when we did hook up.
Yeah.
My first date was.
You had first dates when you met
I
him.
met you in the club.
Yeah, you met a motherfucker.
We on a date. We had the ball. We done kicked
Right,
it
you
for
done went to
3
the-
hours.
We had
You done went to the food spot after you left the hole. You done went to bed. Yeah.
Man, see, I don't know. But then I was still young though, so I was at my uncle always told me don't be a garbage mouth. So I was trying to be a garbage mouth.
I'm not trying to,
I ain't
but
never-
at the end of the
I
day,
ain't never been like that.
if it happens,
But sometimes if she eat that dick, I owe you.
Nah, I don't feel like I owe you.
Oh,
Shit, you eat good.
You said that dick, I don't feel like I owe you.
If it's the point where it was so great,
Call it
I
six.
feel like I got to return that favor.
I got one, y'all, and we gotta get out of here. This gonna be on the same thing because I've been on live. Have you ever tried to warm a chick up by eating her coochie, and then when you was done, she ain't want to do nothing?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And blocked.
And let me tell you something. No, hold on.
Block.
Let me tell you something. Let me pop my shit. Let me pop my shit right quick.
You ain't popping if she ain't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
No.
You
Yes,
took-
she is,
you took
because
L that night.
if she came while I was eating, I did my job.
Wow.
Yeah, but are you still saying?
But you still
is
wanna
still a
get that
notch in
thing
your belt?
with- But
Let
you
me ask
still
you a
wanna get
question.
that thing
Is
with-
oral
No.
Now outside with her friends, you just a muncher.
No, she didn't
Girl,
leave.
look at that muncher over
She
there.
didn't leave.
And you think
Y'all cuddle?
Now you got to get it back right.
Now you a muncher, bro.
Nothing wrong with it.
Certified.
Oral sex is still sex.
Yeah, that's a garbage mouth.
Hey,
That's a
thank y'all
garbage
for
mouth.
tuning in to the Shot Clock Podcast.
So you telling
This
so
is
you
DJ
telling
Reese
niggas-
Boogie, and we out here.
So you telling